So, last session, you fought your way through the Weald. You found another person who you travelled with and was quite helpful in the end. However, when you got to the ruins, that person had to leave. He has other interests elsewhere. But I'm sure you'll come across him again. You managed to get into the grounds, and you saw the manor standing in front of you in ruins. The ground scorched with tendril-like markings reaching out to the area around you. And the stone is sort of crumbled, all the windows smashed, but there is still some sort of structure there. And around the area was littered with excavation equipment, and that's where you are. Now, John has decided to pussy out and stay on the lookout by the surrounding area just to keep your backs covered. So unfortunately, it's just the two of you.
Can I do an investigation and see if there's anything obvious that they might have been trying to excavate?
You know, it'd be a good idea.
You can do an investigation, yeah.
I don't know what I say. 6, 8, 10.
13.
Looking around, there's excavation equipment everywhere, and it's old. You can tell it's very old. It's been there for a long time. It seems that a lot of traffic has been moving between the area in which you stand and the manor itself.
Oh yeah. As Kenneth's looking at it all, he kind of just starts nodding his head and puts his hand on his chin and he's like, oh yes, I remember now. As he remembers that people have been up there digging for treasure and stuff, haven't they? Oh, that's what he thinks.
I'm going to take your word for it.
So what are we doing? Where are we going? You've had a little look at this place. You're in the short sort of open area between the thick walls and the ruins of the manor itself.
Oh, Kenneth's gonna, intrigued. He's gonna see if he's gonna start walking through. See if any of the excavations are deep enough that he could maybe have another little dig and get the gold.
So you're gonna head towards the manor?
Yeah. Just having a mince around.
Having a mince around. The main entrance of the manor is the door is open and slightly damaged. The main steps.
Yeah. What about the excavations? Do they look juicy or?
So you can't see. There's no excavation outside. There's excavation equipment that's been stored in crates on the floor and in sort of stands and things, but there's no actual excavation site on the outside of the building.
Look, Fred, the door's open over there. I reckon we go have a look.
Maybe it's worth you sneaking in to have a look.
Sneaking?
Actually, let me have a look at my stealth. It's probably better than yours. Yeah. Do you want to have a wee sneak?
Well, I am known as a sneaky man. Let's have a look.
Don't I know it? Don't I know it? I mean, Fred doesn't have a clue what you're on about.
So stealth, I've got +0, so it's just the dice.
It comes to sum up when a monk's got +3 and you've got +0 as a fucking rogue.
So I'm gonna stealth my way, yeah.
What are you doing exactly? You're gonna just go up to the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the actual manor, but stealthily. So
Okay.
I'll roll, see how stealthy I am.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you're doing that, mate.
I got a 4, so Kenneth kind of just kicks the door open and then trips a bit.
Stumbles into the door and goes, "Oh, bollocks!" And it echoes throughout the hall.
Who put that bloody step there?
And you hear it echo. You hear some debris fall from the ceiling, but nothing's stirred. There's nothing around that's reacted to this noise. So you are pretty much good. So as you walk through the door, you notice that the charred ground continues into this great hall. Very, very large room, almost like a cathedral. With the roof's probably about 40, 50 foot high. What's left of it, half of the roof has actually collapsed and is laying limp on the far end of this room. But towards the center, you see there is a lot more excavation equipment, and you notice a large hole in the ground and some sort of wooden framework spanning this hole right in the middle of the room.
Like a mine shaft framework, or how deep and big are we talking for this hole? Meters, feet?
So the hole is probably about 15 meters across. It's a large hole.
Okay.
And this equipment, it's old and buckled.
Right. Is there any evidence of the dig? I.e., like piles of dirt, broken rocks?
Well, it seems it was an investigation on the hole. Yeah, you're in there looking at the hole.
12. Hang on, plus on screen. You clicked head. Where are you? Investigation is +1. All right, 13. Wow, massive. Oh, hang on. 2 seconds, mate. Can I? 2 seconds, dude. Just check something.
You can both roll an investigation if one of them's shit. Then the other can have a look.
Well, what I was gonna do is ask you if I could roll a history on the groundworks.
Being a dwarf.
Correct.
Stone cunning.
Stone cutting,
15
yeah.
on the investigation.
On the groundwork, so the floor. So we'll just do investigations first, and then if you feel like you need to use your stone cutting afterwards, then we'll go ahead and do that. There's nothing that's been pulled up from the ground, but this huge hole still exists, which tells you that it's probably been there long before the manor was built. And looking down, the only debris you can see at the bottom is what made up the floor of this great hall in piles at the bottom. And being a dwarf with your dark vision, you can barely see the floor with 60 foot of dark vision.
Right, okay. That's a fair chunk of floor. Okay. And you're saying that... Go on, Kenneth.
It seems like a lost cause to me. Shall we have a look somewhere else?
I don't know. I'm a bit intrigued at the minute as to this whole floor. So, is this an excavation like a lime works, or not a lime works, a granite works to make the floor of the manor, or is there something a little bit more happening here than we think? We think the manor was built here on I don't know, maybe a rumor of a shrine of some form. I don't know, for dark magic or blood magic or whatever.
Kenneth, you've got a perception of 17. Whilst you're standing there looking at this hole, you hear some movement, some stone movement from far above. You turn around to see that some of the stonework from the manor is starting to crumble and falling directly towards you. Both of us give us a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw.
Christ.
Yes, natural 20. Boom. And then with my ninja skills, dexterity, so 26, mate.
18.
18. So because you got that good passive perception, you notice, you alert Fred of the danger of these incoming large stones, and you just sort of step out the way and they impact the floor.
Do I have to let him know?
That's a bit mean.
You don't, but Fred also rolled an extremely high dexterity, so
higher than yours.
He would have noticed them incoming anyway. And these rocks sort of impact around you, but although you miss the first wave, there's more rocks starting to crumble, not directly onto your position, but this whole section of wall is slowly starting to collapse. What are you doing?
Running like fuck to get out of here.
So the roof looks like it's collapsing.
It's collapsing. So where the door is, there's like a corner section which is sort of up and ends up with just a few stones on the top. At that height.
The door we've just come through.
The door you've just come through, and these stones are starting to collapse in front of this door.
Oh, right, so it's blocking the exit.
Well, it will do, yeah. But there's other ways to get out.
Well, you can't tell us that. Or can we see the other ways out? Can we see that there's other ways out?
Well, at the moment, you're sort of concentrating on these stones that are falling and crumbling around you. Give us another dexterity check as some stones fall towards you.
17, dude.
14.
Like I say, mate, I think we need to start legging it rather uberish. Uberish, sharpish even.
One stone rolls towards Kenneth and knocks him off his feet. Fred, you manage to avoid them, and the floor beneath your feet starts to give way. What are you doing?
Running. I said this earlier.
Run.
I'm out there.
Where are you running?
Round the wall to find an exit.
So these stones, they're still coming down. They're coming down. So there's like, it would be...
Kenneth's going to try and scramble to his feet and aim for the door.
Aim for the door. Where the stones are coming down.
Well, I thought the stones were coming from the ceiling.
From the ceiling, so that whole section of wall is starting to crumble in front of the door.
So we
We've
can't
got two choices, dude. We either leg it through there quick, or we jump down the hole. Or we just run around the wall like a lunatic, looking at the wall and doing history checks on the stone, see if we can get through it.
As the stones...
There's no other doors in this room.
Well,
there's no stairs. There's just like a hall, I guess.
As the stones settle, the exit is blocked. That time you spent talking about it, the stones have fallen and blocked off your exit. This excavation, what it looks like, an excavation, is the majority of the floor. I mean, you can go to the opposite side, and there are some stairs leading up.
Yeah, I think that's the. We try that first.
Right, well, I'm halfway up the stairs.
Try the stairs first. Although, what do the stairs look like? If the building's falling apart, does it look particularly safe to even go up the stairs?
There's stone stairs, so you can definitely go up the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah, all right, we'll do that then.
As you edge your way around this big hole in the floor, give us an acrobatics.
Both of us.
Yep. So imagine you're edging around. There's only about a foot between the wall and the hole on the far sides.
15, dude.
I got a -1.
For fuck's sake.
I got a 2 -3.
So Fred like manages to hold himself against the wall. Kenneth, on the other hand, being an old, frail man, goes and starts to fall into the hole.
Did I take any damage from the rock that hit me anyway?
No, it just knocks you off your feet.
Oh, right.
He's falling. What's happening?
Can I lasso him?
You can try.
What do you want me to roll, dude?
Give us a ranged a dex. Do a dex throw.
Dexterity, mate. Yeah. So I've got a. I've got a feeling Kenneth's about to die.
He might do. Oh my god! So with this rope,
natural one.
With this rope, you try and throw it,
mate.
And you
lasso Kenneth around the neck.
You totally miss, and all the lasso does is it knocks you off balance, and you too start to lose your balance and fall into this hole. What are you doing?
Can I use my mega acrobatics to try and dance out?
You can try and do an acrobatics thing, because you're just falling off the edge at the moment. You haven't actually started to fall, but your weight has gone over. So if you want to try and grab the edge or something like that,
natural 20.
You grab the edge. Kenneth.
Yeah, boy.
There are rocks and all sorts of stonework as you're falling down this hole. Luckily, you're close to the edge. Give us a strength. No, give us a dexterity roll to see if you can catch on to the edge.
13.
13, you grab with one hand and you sort of barely holding on, like by 3 fingers, onto this piece of stone, and it injures your shoulder from you plummeting down this hole and then suddenly grabbing onto a surface and coming to a sudden stop, and you take 1 HP damage on your shoulder. Now you're about 15 feet down this hole, and Fred is holding on for dear life on the edge right at the top. Fred, gives us a strength roll. Strength save.
Ooh, strength save?
Yeah.
20.
Ooh, 20. So you manage to pull yourself up onto the ledge and you get a knee on. Kenneth, strength roll.
Uh, 10.
10. One little finger comes off. Another finger. You're holding on by 1 finger now. Fred, what are we doing? Kenneth, do you want to try anything to...
Can I...
He's going to just try and grab on with his other hands and see if he can get any purchase with his feet.
Okay.
Inventory. Can I... I'm going to grab one of my pitons out of my bag and start trying to climb.
Down? You're on the edge. You... Huh?
Why would I go down?
Because you're on the edge. So as you fell, you grabbed hold of the edge, and with that strength check, you managed to pull yourself back up. Kenneth has now got 2 hands on the wall, and is holding on for dear life.
Is there any purchase with his feet? Is there anything to get his sort of the toe of his boots in?
Yeah, so we'll say that you've got your feet on the wall as well. Give us another strength check as you're holding on. Just Kenneth.
Okay.
Fred, you're at the top.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Sorry, go on. I'll shut up.
7.
You lose your grip, and you continue to fall down the hole. What we do?
So can I knock in a piton or two, tie it off, and then throw the rope down to him?
How long
This
is your
time,
rope?
try and- 50 yards, I believe.
50 yards.
I'm sure
50,
they're-
must be 50 feet.
Might be 50 feet.
50
It's
feet.
50 something. I think you're right. It's probably 50 feet.
Kenneth,
Yeah.
you're now 30 foot down.
50 feet.
Fred, you knock that.
I'm in my fast tire.
You knock that piton in, and let's get a good throw.
As Kenneth's free falling, he's gonna have a rummage around in his bag, like with his one good arm, like to see if he can get his little climbing sticks out.
All right, you got pitons as well.
16, mate.
16, good throw. You got gravity on your side as well. It's heading straight towards Kenneth. Kenneth, this is your chance to save yourself.
Dexterity, I guess.
Dexterity.
Grab the rope, you old shite.
9. Is it a saving throw or just
Do a saving throw. Yeah.
just 12 then?
12. With a 12, you just about grab the rope, the very, very end of it, and as it starts to unravel whilst you're falling, you've got a couple of seconds now to decide what you're going to do with this rope.
I'm going to grip it as tight as I can.
Okay. So as you're falling, you get to about 50 foot down this hole, and suddenly the rope goes tight, and your full weight, after falling all that distance, is now on the end of this rope suddenly. So I'm going to need a really good strength roll from you.
Come on.
Well, can I start pulling him up as well?
Well, he's just literally, the rope's gone tight.
If you start pulling the rope now, it's going to wear my grip even.
You've got hold of it, you donut.
Yeah, the end of it. Oh,
Okay.
12.
A 12. With a 12, you manage to slow yourself down, but you can't slow yourself down enough. And with the only having the tip of the rope, it just goes straight out of your hands, and you fall straight down a further 10 feet to the very bottom, and you will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you lay prone on your back, with Fred at the top peering over.
What the fuck are we doing now, bed?
He tried his best.
Twice. So how far down are you now?
I'm okay.
That's a shame. I mean, how far down are you now?
With your
No, the torch, I can't see you.
So with your dark vision, your dark vision has a range of about 60 feet, and you know this. So you can you see that it sort of fades out just where Kenneth, it goes dark for you where Kenneth is, but you can just see his head slightly at that point. So you know it's probably around 60 feet.
Okay. What can you see down there, Kenneth? Oh, you can't see in the fucking dark.
Kenneth's just feeling sorry for himself at the minute on his back. He's still on his back. Just trying to. He's taking a minute to have a breather and recover from his near-death experience.
So we've only got 50 feet of rope, so you're bang on just over 60, which doesn't help unless I can make a hook and you can somehow throw a pit on for a loop so I can bring your rope up as well, if that makes sense. Make the rope longer.
My rope is attached to a giant flying bird thing.
Part of it. Don't forget you cut it. How much did you have left?
2 foot.
Yeah, there's
He's
like
fucking dead.
nothing left.
That was it. I'm sure
DM
that was
is
it.
not outside today. Right, where's
It
Rev?
was like
Rev should have turned up. This has been so much more fun with Rev.
no, it was
I'm
there's
sure.
like nothing left.
Yeah.
I got 2 foot
Oh,
from.
fair one. Oh no, you had to try again, didn't you? Yeah, no, you're right.
So Fred, you're on top of the hole. Kenneth, you're at the bottom on your back. What's going on?
Kenneth, what can you see?
I can't see a bloody thing down here. Get down here.
Spark up a torch. I ain't coming down there until I know what's down there.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Kenneth's got
Oh,
a
shit.
light in his backpack. Kenneth is going to whip out his oil flask and then light his lantern.
Ooh, lantern, eh?
Lantern gives you 20 feet of light. So this room isn't huge, although the hole at the top is. It seems to get smaller down to your location. As you fire up your lamp, the light flickers and reveals unsettling carvings of human sacrifice and grotesque creatures torturing all around the room, and these span up as far as you can see 20 feet into the stonework. And there are statues and carvings around you. From what you see, there are 3 passageways. One to your front, one to the left, and one to the right.
Do I recognise any of the statues signify or anything?
You just see them as quite unsettling, or quite appealing given your alignment. Just creatures, strange creatures, and humans in what looks like they're being tortured.
Yeah, Kenneth's not that kind of evil. He's he's probably doesn't really like that.
So from your recent ordeal falling, Kenneth, you fell quite far. You managed to soften the fall, thanks to Fred. And falling down and then lighting up your lantern, seeing these horrific images around you carved into the stone, you take 2 points of stress damage. And Fred, you take 1.
What the fuck? I can't see them.
It's a stressful ordeal.
Oh, mate. I'm going into combat so stressed.
Get down here, Fred!
As a monk, can I meditate and get rid of these stress points? There's a question.
Possibly, but I don't think you can meditate right now.
I'm a monk. I can meditate on a pole in the middle of the Arctic and still be warm.
But you need the time to meditate.
Good point. Right, so what can you see then, Kenneth? And don't say what Dan's just said.
There's some statues. They look like so whatever's down here is whoever's built this was sacrificing people. There's some passageways. 3 of them.
What are the statues made of, dude?
How the bloody hell am I supposed to know? Get down here and have a look yourself, you lazy oaf.
Told you, mate. I ain't coming down there until I know what.
As you say that, you hear coming from one of the hallways, echoing down. And you take another point of stress, Kenneth.
Kenneth's going to panically get his short sword out. Fred, there's something down here. Come on.
I'm going to climb down the rope and then do my bestest backflip off the last 10 feet. Because, you know, I'm an acrobatic ninja.
So first of all, climbing down the rope, give us a strength test.
Strength. For fuck's sake, +1, is that it? Right, so 16, mate.
16, yeah, you go down the rope. Going down is much easier than climbing up. So you manage to get to the bottom, and give us, if you want to do a backflip, give us an acrobatics.
We got a 20!
A
14
20.
plus 6.
Just tell us what you do.
30, 20, mate. So I shimmy down the rope, like a good PTI, get to the bottom, flip myself over the head, backflip, and land next to Kenneth with my battle axe drawn.
Perfectly. And a bow to finish it off.
Oh, yeah, definitely with the old...
Now you're down here, you can see the statues that Kenneth was speaking of, and you take 1 point of stress damage.
I haven't even investigated them.
You can see them. They're in plain sight all around the
Can I
area.
identify them? What are they statues of?
You can. So this is using your stone cunning.
If they're made of stone, yeah.
Ancient stone. You identify this stone as being very old and very rarely seen. It's usually used in the construction of temples and certain ancient shrines. But that is all you know of that.
Right, okay. Okay, should we head towards or away from the shriek?
Got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, wait, hang on. Cancel that. Hold that. Pause that question. Dan, did I hear the shriek?
You didn't
From
hear
the
it,
top.
only Kenneth heard it. And at this point, you hear some stone grind against other stone. And this is where we roll for initiative.
Because there's a stone troll. Right.
Also, I need you to share
Okay.
your screen.
Yeah.
17 minus 3 is 14.
You linked to the owlbear, dude. At least it's better than my fucking 5, Steve.
Just- So this is where you find yourself.
What
In this ruined
Are the
area.
grinding stone noises from these gargoyle things? Can I like...
Let me set my life up. Kenneth, initiative, what was it?
14.
Fred?
5.
5. Nice.
No, it really isn't.
Kenneth's not going last for once.
Excuse me, I know, mate, I know.
Can I do a perception? Or is it...
Well, actually, you are, as this grinding noise, what happens is one of these stone creatures rises up behind you.
Right, can I shout something?
Hang on. In combat.
Right, okay. Hold your horses.
And that will take us to this creature. So your perceptions were...
If these things are moving now, that's kind of answered what I was gonna wanted to know anyway.
Yeah, well, you've got one moving.
Yeah.
And this thing is going to stand up and it's going to go for Fred. And it is going to swipe at you. So you just hear it from behind you, looking around at the stone. You just hear it from behind you come up to you. And it's going to try and swipe. With a nat... No, it isn't a nat one. It looked like a nat one. It's 11 to hit, but I'm guessing that misses.
Right.
It's then, just as it swipes, it's going to try and bite down on you. With a 12, which misses, I guess.
Yes, mate, misses.
At this point, the shriek you heard from coming down the tunnel reveals the head of a skeleton at the bottom of some of the steps. This skeleton, it looks strange. It seems to have some sort of spectral beard and a hat, which you can't actually see on the token, but it does have a hat, and it's wearing some black robes. And this skeleton screeches at you and grabs something in its hand and throws it at Kenneth.
I was saying, I wonder he's missing us if he was at that range, but miles away.
And he is going to... For a 20, dirty 20 to hit.
Oof.
Right.
You got any reactions you can do, Kenneth?
Yeah, I'm gonna do an uncanny dodge, so I halve the damage.
Okay. So what comes out of the darkness after seeing this skeleton's head pop up? A vial of what you catch very quickly, black liquid, smashes on your body. And as it oozes down your chest, it seems to burn its way through your clothing, and you hear screams coming from the ooze, which is extremely unsettling, and it seems to work its way within your body, and you feel that this terror inside of you, and you take 5 stress damage, halved, which will be 2.
Why can't he throw it at me?
He then throws another vial
Okay.
at Fred.
Alright.
And misses. It smashes on the wall behind you. And that'll go to Kenneth.
Kenneth is going to charge the skeleton.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
As the black ooze stopped burning him. Or stopped.
Yeah, so it just stops. It burns you for a moment, and the fumes. You inhale the fumes, and the sounds of the screaming goes, and it's just sort of black ooze on you now. It doesn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna go hit him with my short sword. So roll to hit first.
Yeah.
So 16 plus 2, 18.
18 definitely hits.
And then 1d6 damage minus 1.
So
What,
roll a
6?
d6.
6 minus 1.
Yeah.
Go on, Kenneth.
You swing this short sword, and it goes "Rah!" and sort of backs off a tiny bit.
Right, what else? Okay, so that's my action. I've now got a bonus action, which is going to be disengage. So I'm just going to disengage just out of his immediate.
Okay.
Actually, there's no point in that.
Yeah, there is, because now I can get in. I mean, I didn't say a word.
No, there's no point in that. So instead of that, I'm going to use fast hands, I think.
fast hands? What are you gonna do?
My objects, but
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
having a look now to see what
That's
objects
all right.
I've got. Is there anything I could use? No, not really. And both my daggers are with the blacksmith,
Odoin, yeah.
so I can't do anything. So I am gonna use my bonus action. I'm just gonna use, because I've got 2 weapon fighting. I'm gonna do an unarmed strike.
So, yep, that's fine. That is fine. Unarmed strike.
So roll to hit. I got a 6.
6 misses.
Yeah.
So I mean, good hit with the sword, but then obviously you're holding your lantern in your other hand, so it's a little bit harder to give him an unarmed strike, and you didn't want to drop your lantern and break it because it's your only light source. At that point,
That's Kenneth's turn.
another one of these stone creatures rises up and moves its way here. What the hell? What's going
yeah.
on?
I don't fucking know, mate. That's not me this time.
What, the rings?
The rings are me. The yellow square's not.
Ah, we don't need the rings. We can see who's who. What the hell? The yellow.
I don't know where the yellow square. There's a drawing tool. There you go. You can get rid of that. Yeah. Or not, because it won't let me delete it.
Won't let you delete it.
Somebody else has drawn it.
Oh,
I can't delete it, which means it's because it's not me that drew it.
I didn't draw it. I didn't touch it.
Drawed it. It only appeared when the gargoyle did. Just saying.
Hmm. Yeah, it did. You are right.
How do you?
Hang
Oh,
on.
hang on, just need to move it.
I'll make it invisible. There. Right. So yeah, this creature rises up and stands between the two of you and closes in on Fred. And he's going to try and swipe and bite again. Goes in with a bite. And that one, absolutely horrendous. Bites its own tongue.
For 500 damage.
And the claws, to slash you with its claws, is a 15.
Oh, yes. That's a hit, mate.
15 hits, and you take 5 slashing damage.
5? Wow. 39. 39. I tell you.
And that'll go to you, Fred.
Well, big battle axe charge, smash big dude in the grid, because why not? And that'll be a. I don't know, 4 plus 4. Alex is plus 4, so 19 and 16, bud.
That definitely hits both of them, yeah.
Okay. 10. Yep. So, oh, mate, double 9. 9. So that'll be. Wow, 20 damage, dude.
Is that with what type of damage is that?
That will be, I'm guessing, slashing.
Slashing with the battle axe, yeah.
Yeah, slashing, dude.
So as you swing into this stone creature, it you see it chips off some stone, but it seems to do damage to your battle axe as well, and the creature seems slightly unaffected by it.
Right. So in that case, I am also, as my bonus action, going to use Flurry of Blows for a 16 again.
Hits.
Oh, for fuck's sake, 4 bludgeoning damage.
Again, hitting a solid stone object. It seems that it hurt you more than it hurts the creature.
However,
What was the damage for?
for me, can I get a Constitution saving throw?
You certainly can. 9.
So whilst I was hurting my hands, you was getting knocked the fuck out.
So you hit this creature right in the sweet spot, and its sort of eyes roll to the back of its head, and sort of stands there, motionless. Do you have anything else?
No, mate, that is me finito.
So the one behind you now goes to the offensive. Tries to bite down on you with a 23.
Oh, you bugger. He does.
And you'll take 5 piercing damage. Then, with its bite well and truly sunk into your arm, it's going to try and slash your back with a 7, which totally misses. It can't seem to get around because it's so large and so stony. It can't get the bend right in its arm, and it doesn't seem to touch you at all. Moving down, this creature in front of Kenneth is going to try and slash you. Twice. It's going to go crazy because you're so close to it. It doesn't like it, and it's going to try and slash you with its claws for a 6 on the first one and a 13 on the second one.
I'm going to use my uncanny dodge.
Probably not 40 points.
So the first one I'll take 3, and then the second one, does it round up or down?
It rounds down.
Okay, so I'll take 9 in total.
No, I haven't given you the damage yet. That was to hit.
Oh, right.
So the first was 6, second was 13.
The 6 misses, the 13 hits.
So the 13 was 8, so that'll be 4 slashing damage you take from that. And what this creature is going to do... wait, if I go to the right thing... It's going to back off slightly into the darkness. However, you have... In fact, it's going to move. You get an opportunity attack here to try and hit it as it runs away. So...
Yeah.
It's going to run down. In fact,
try and smack it with my sword.
Gives a roll to hit.
15.
15 definitely hits.
It is. Right, let's have a d6 damage then. I rolled a 1. Minus 1 is 0. So I don't do anything.
Yeah, you don't do anything, and this thing runs around the corner to the left and disappears. And that will take us to... If that's you finished, Kenneth. Yeah, of course it is.
That was just a reaction.
Oh, it was a reaction, sorry, yeah. And that will take us to you, Kenneth.
Oh, so he's gone. Did he go around the left? Can Kenneth see these two little corridors? Can he?
Yeah, so I've revealed it on the map,
Right.
and there's a corridor. It goes straight forwards or left.
Is that also? Is that where the skeleton went?
That's where you saw it run off to. Yeah.
Yeah, Kenneth's gonna. Kenneth's still feeling good about the first hit he did.
Mhm.
He's feeling pretty cocky, so he's gonna head up to this door on the left hand, or the corridor on the left hand side.
What's your movement speed?
30.
30. Okay. Yeah, you want to move him into position.
How do I move him?
Oh no, you've done the yellow square again. So on the right hand side, go to the hand. Oh no, yellow squares everywhere.
I've only got one.
How do I delete it then?
No, leave it. Just, yeah, put it into the shroud. The hand, you see the hand on the top right?
Yeah.
Click that, and then you'll be able to select Kenneth and move him forward.
Yeah,
There we go.
on there, then.
There we go. And,
Oi, Snotlips, why are you running away? There's 2 gargoyles here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this skeleton, mate.
Oh, seen. Okay. I'll let you
Can I make it to the skeleton, can I?
you can.
I'm going to run to the skeleton and hit it again.
Okay. Bloody yellow squares everywhere.
Not got any, mate, on my screen.
They're just in the shroud. I don't know how to get rid of them.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, go for a hit.
16.
16 hits.
yes. Karate kicking a mosquito.
You're kidding me.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
What did you roll? 1?
No damage.
No
Yeah,
damage again.
Oh my days.
Just trying to hit it as it like stumbles away, looking over its shoulder, frantically trying to get away from you, even though you're doing no damage to it. And that'll take us back to if you finished.
No, I'm going to use
Okay.
my bonus action, and I'm going to use my cunning action to make a dash,
All right.
and I'm going to dash back the other way.
The skeleton will get an attack of opportunity.
But I thought he was facing the other way.
He's still within your range, so as he sees you move away, he'll try and attack you.
Alright, I'll just... How far away do you get if you disengage?
If you disengage, you can use the rest of your movement, which is probably about 5 feet at the moment, if I measure it out.
Yeah.
10 feet, so you can get back to the junction if you were to disengage.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Going down to the main room, this creature can't do anything because it's absolutely stunned, but I take it I do a roll. Pretty sure I do a roll or something. I always forget this roll. To become unstunned. How long does a stun last? Until the end of your turn?
I believe so, mate.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's my turn to my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. To the end of your turn.
And then
so-
my next turn, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it can't do anything. It's just standing there like an idiot. And then that goes to you, Fred.
Roger. Now here, do I automatically hit when they're knocked out on their ass?
You get advantage to hit.
Yeah. Don't know, do you know? I was. Actually, no, sorry. Shall we do it just for a giggle?
Definitely do it for a giggle.
I am going to use 4 unarmed strikes. I'm going to use one of my chi points. So I'm now down to 3. And use 2 unarmed strikes followed by a flurry of blows.
Roger.
Give me 4 unarmed strikes.
That's right. Yep.
And you've just said, in fact, I'm not going to use advantage. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you get advantage anyway.
I know, but that means like 8 dice. Do you know what? I'll roll it twice.
Because you never know, you might get a crit hit. So always take the
a
advantage.
22 on the first one. 20 on the second, 30, 20 though. Oh, yes! Crit hit.
Crit on the third.
Man, let's have a look. 16 on the last one.
They
Ooh,
all
four,
hit.
actually. Wow. Okay.
They all hit. So we do damage. Yeah, as we
exactly
rolled
the
them.
same.
So damage for the first one.
Damage for the first one is a healthy 4. Pardon me.
Yep. Next
Second, ooh, 10. No, 9. Sorry, my bad. Bad maths. 9.
And then the crit, double damage. We're not going to do the D12 thing. I thought about it on the last session. I just think it's stupid, so we're not going to do that.
12, 18, mate. Doubling that damage.
Very nice. And
then
then your
the last
final hit
is just a 6.
Wow, that is so strong.
Do you know what? That was awesome. I might have to use that more often.
That was so good, especially with the advantage as well, because it's pretty much guaranteed to hit. But as you like I said before, like as you strike, you make all these strikes like fast flurry of blows, all fist blows. Take it you're a bit of a brawler, so no legs involved, and you connect nicely with one of them, but still, it seems that it's not having as much of an impact. Although the amount of hits you've laid down has damaged it significantly, and it's looking rough. There's bits of stone all over the floor behind him, where it's just broken apart. But you feel like it should have had a more accurate. Sorry, It should be more effective towards it.
Yeah, can I get a Constitution saving throw?
And I will do that with disadvantage.
Oh, even better, thank you, dude.
Because I'm already stunned. And with disadvantage, I have a 12.
Yep.
What's that? Is that a pass or?
That is a Freddy. Oh, it's equal to or above, isn't it?
Equal to or above, yeah.
That unfortunately made passes.
Oh, never mind. Where are we? Fred, yeah, and then that goes to the beast standing directly behind you. And it's going to, again, same attacks. Bite for a 12. And a nat 1 on the slash. It's just having an absolute mare here. And in fact, with the slash, it actually hits itself and does 3 damage.
Really?
And it seems to have not as much of an effect. So yeah. And then that goes to... Oh, you are in trouble, Mr. Kenneth. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. This skeleton's seeing you leave and missed his opportunity attack. Turns to you. Grabs another vial of this thick, black, bubbling liquid and winds up for a good throw up the stairs. For a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Again, it smashes on you, and this black liquid, it burns, and you take 5 points of stress damage.
So reduced to 2, yeah? That puts me on 10.
You're on 10.
Yeah.
So at this point, I need you to roll me a D8.
4.
As this vial hits you and splashes you, the screams and the burning, the searing pain enters your body and pushes you over the edge. And at this point you become hopeless. You now have disadvantage.
Was I ever anything other than hopeless?
You are really hopeless now. So this is an affliction, which this isn't part of D&D. This is part of the stress mechanic that I've added. So now you are hopeless. It's a thing that you have now until the end of this dungeon. And what you have on that is disadvantage on all attacks. And your speed, your movement speed, is halved.
If Kenneth wasn't bad enough, he's getting disadvantage on his -3 attacks.
Does that not give you pluses though?
There is some good ones as well. So
we don't have a negative to plus modifier.
So there's some good and there's some bad. So don't worry too much. It's not all bad. But also with this at this point, Fred, you notice him fall to his knees in just
despair.
Yeah, in absolute despair, and you take 2 points of stress damage after seeing his situation.
Me?
You also, Kenneth, take -10 maximum HP.
-10.
Maximum HP.
Fuck.
Oh, right.
And you have disadvantage on all skills.
-10, eh? So my max HP goes from 38 to 28.
But your stress lowers down by 5, so you've hit that 10 mark, and now you're going to lower it down by 5. It's a lot of admin to do, but
Cool.
Kenneth he clearly just doesn't want to be in this dungeon, and he's just sort of whimpering. This skeleton's going to move in. He sees the weakness, and he moves in and goes for a slash. And I guess misses with a 5.
Yeah, that misses.
And that'll go to you, Kenneth.
Kenneth is gonna run away towards Fred.
If you run out of the skeleton's range, you'll provoke an opportunity attack from a skeleton.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. But he's lost his mind. So we'll probably get to about there in it. 3 blocks. Is that right?
Yeah, so right up behind that gargoyle. What are you going to do from here?
Well, you get an opportunity attack first, don't you?
Yeah. That one. So you get away, and the skeleton is hot on your trail. But what are you going to do? Because you've still got an action, you've still got bonus action, and potentially a special.
Yeah, so he's gonna he's just gonna try and get to Fred, because Fred's the only familiar thing he knows at the minute. So he's just gonna try and hack his way through this gargoyle.
All right. Because the gargoyle has got his back turned to you and hasn't expected you, and is stunned as well. So, oh no, it's not stunned anymore because it's the end of Fred's turn. So, but you get advantage. So we'll give you a straight roll if you're going to attack it.
Okay. 1 minute. What does once per turn mean? Is that once of my turns or once?
Once
Yeah,
of your turn, yeah.
You only get 1 turn, yeah, per round.
So I've been playing this completely wrong. I could have been doing my specials attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 20, but 18 plus 2.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay, so I'm going to use my special, which is sneak attack. So it says once per turn I can deal an extra 3d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack. If you have advantage on the attack roll, or you don't need advantage on the attack roll if there's another enemy of the target within 5 foot.
Yeah.
So basically, if
It's
I'm
a
attacking
distracted.
someone in combat,
Yeah.
if I get an extra 3d6 damage.
Yeah.
So I'm doing 1d6 minus 1 plus 3d6. Basically.
The fuck?
Oh, who does that?
Oh, it's yeah, Amazon dude.
So I've just done 11 damage.
What type of damage?
It's with my sword, so it'll be.
Slashing.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
Taking this creature by surprise. You've managed to hit a sweet spot, and a chunk of stone from its midsection has fallen down to the side, and this creature is looking rough now. Have you got anything else?
I've got my bonus action of I'll just unarmed strike because he's not thinking crafty at the minute. He's just in absolute disarray. So he's just gonna throw an unarmed strike at the gargoyle.
Yeah.
So 18 plus 2, 20.
Hits. Yeah.
And then I do 1 damage plus my strength modifier, which is -1, so I do 0 damage.
Oh my god! How do you keep rolling these zeros? Again, you got your lantern in your hand, so you don't want to drop that, and you don't want to smash it on the gargoyle, so you don't hit it at all. And that'll go to Fred. No, it won't. It will go to the gargoyle.
Yeah, boy. Let gargoyle.
And he's going to try and just his usual attack and try and finish his target off. With a 22 to hit. And a 14 to hit on the claws. I'm guessing the 22 hits. You take 5 damage from the bite, and then you.
Sorry, is that against me?
Yeah.
Roger, 5.
And then 14. That doesn't hit, does it?
No.
No. So 14 misses, and then that goes to you, Fred.
26. No. 5 damage again, yeah.
Yeah, it was 5. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so same again, bro. 4 unarmed strikes because why not? And we've got 1 natural 1, which is made up by 120, 118, and 116.
So obviously natural 1 misses, but the other 3 hit.
And 1 crit me because it's a 20. It's a natural 20.
Is it?
Yeah, mate.
Cool.
I didn't add anything to them because they were all pretty damn good.
Yeah.
So for the first, the crit then will be 18 again.
18 on the crit. With the crit,
What?
this gargoyle just smashes to pieces.
Oh man! One
It's
down,
gone
Kenneth. One
from
down.
the battlefield. Now, because you took it upon yourself to roll all the hits at once, you can turn and use your flurry of blows on the other two, which I'll get you to re-roll.
Okay. So, oh, you are joking. So a 10 and a 17, dude.
17 hits.
Cool, and that'll be 4. Oh, nice. 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep.
Very nice.
That would be the bludgeonings.
Bludgeoning, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got anything else? That was it.
That is it for now, mate. Yeah. It's me done. Another key point down.
This creature is going to try and grapple you.
Roger.
So it's a contested strength roll.
Okay. Come on, let's have a good one. Oh, 12.
12. It beats my 10.
Oh, yes!
So yeah, you manage. It tries to grab you, and you just like get off and just push it away.
You get nice little headbutt from the angry dwarf monk.
Which brings us to the skeleton.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Actually, how far away is he?
As he comes around the corner, screaming.
Pardon me. Ooh, excuse me, boys.
He can see Kenneth in range. And grabs another vial. 2 vials. He's going to throw them both at the same time.
Oh, Kenneth, get out of the way. Let him throw them at me.
For 2 20s.
Wow.
And you take 10 stress damage. I'm trying to think of the word stress. 10 stress damage.
Is that halved?
Halved for your uncanny dodge, yeah?
Back up to 10 again then?
Yes, fine. So you've already hit 10, so nothing happens at this point. And that's the skeleton's turn over.
Right.
So nothing happens even though I've gone back up to 10?
If you go... So you go to 10, right? But now you go beyond 10, and you go... If you get another 10, you have a heart attack from the stress.
Brilliant.
So, standing my legs. Is that what you're laughing at, the blue light?
No.
Oh.
And that'll take us to you, Kenneth.
Kenneth's just gonna
For 999.
run up to Fred and just grab hold of his arm. And be like, Fred! Help me!
You're using that as your action.
Yeah. He's out of his mind.
Just
The whispers! The whispers! Help! They're all around!
This is a fair one.
So we'll say, oh god. Just from a new player's perspective, right, there are other things that you can use as an action, which is everybody can use these, and there's stuff like you can assist, which would give Fred the advantage on his next attack, and there's like hide, there's the dash action, you know, a lot of the stuff that a monk would have as a bonus that Fred does a lot. You can use all of that.
Yeah, Kenneth can hide as a bonus.
Yeah, so you've got that bonus as well, and there's other things like shove and a few more. I can't name all of them off the top of my head, but they should be on your D&D Beyond up the top.
Right, we'll consider Kenneth's plea for help as an assist to Fred to encourage him.
Right,
Okay.
thank you. Where's the assist? I can't see it on mine.
It's help. It's called help.
I've seen. Dickhead. Yes, you're right, mate. Sorry.
So that will give Fred an advantage, and
Oh.
we'll move you forward a little bit there, and you know, Fred, Fred, and yeah. See, do you want anything else like bonus or anything like that? Bonus actions.
No, because he's going berserk. He's going crazy, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like too
He is,
terrified to
like,
do anything. He's just
a
like
bit
looking
dislodged.
around at the walls, at all the gargoyles and the skeletons, and listening to the noises, and he's just like, he's like PTSD or something.
Pretty much. Feeling that he can't do anything. Alright then. So with that other gargoyle down, that goes to you, Fred.
Okay, yeah, I may as well just do the old flurry of blows again, mate, and then take the advantage of my young friend's assistance. Let's face it, mate, 8 rolls here, we could get some big 20s again. So the first one is a massive fucking 12.
12 misses. Hang on, what am I looking at? Oh yeah, no, misses.
That,
Yeah.
Roger. 22.
22 hits.
24.
24 hits.
Oh, just the last one. Isn't it? And is that 19?
19 hits. So you've got 3 hits there. Let's do damage one by one, or you can do it all together.
Alright.
It doesn't really matter.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage, mate. From that savage flurry of blows there.
Ooh.
And the Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I bloody didn't.
Yes, you can definitely have a Constitution saving throw, and 5.
You just got knocked the fuck out.
And with these flurry of blows, you like knocking stone off left, right, and centre, and then the final blow, you hit his chin, and it sort of eyes to the back of the head again, and stands there motionless. And that will go to the gargoyle, who's stunned, so he can't do anything. Behind you, the skeleton is still in that hallway and still on the offensive. At this point, he moves up to get a better point of view of his enemies with their backs turned to him, and he's going to throw a vial at Fred. In fact, no, he's run out. Too many vials. Yeah, he's run out of vials, so he's gonna have to.
No.
He's gonna have to move in and just slash at you with his claws. So he gets 2 slashes, and he's gonna slash twice at Fred. 9 and a 23 to hit on the second one, and you'll take 5 slashing damage.
Me? Not a 5? Wow.
I know.
Sorry. This is getting ridiculous. I don't like all these 5s.
Kenneth.
Kenneth's just going to turn to this little skeleton thing that's caused him all this anguish and just go, "Rah!" and just like hit him with his sword. And then with his bonus action, he's going to smash the lamp on it as well.
Right, okay.
And on fire.
Yeah, I'll give you an extra D6 for sacrificing your lamp. I'll give you an extra D6 of fire damage if you hit.
Okay, so, well, it's 2 separate things.
2 separate, yeah. Sword
my
attack.
bonus action is going to... So I'm going to do my sword attack as my action. Nat 20.
Oh, hits, obviously. And that's double damage, so it should, if you're rolling on D&D Beyond, it should roll it for you.
So...
Should be 2, well, double, whatever you normally roll.
So do I take my minus off before or after I double it?
So you double it and then take your minus off. So you only take it off once, the minus.
Oh, 5 as well. So 5 doubled to 10 is 9.
Wow.
Plus, I've got my special,
Yep.
which is because he's within 5 foot of Fred. I get an extra 3d6 damage.
Yes.
Oh, I only got 6. So 6 plus 9 is 15.
With that slash, you chop one arm off, and as the arm comes off, you feel the strength surge through your body, and you slice straight through its spine, and it falls to the floor and smashes into 100 and however many bones there are in the body,
Lots.
minus a few missing ones, on the floor, and that skeleton is no more.
Alright, well, instead of smashing my lamp on it, then I'm just going to go "Burn!"
Alright.
Scream at it,
Yeah.
and just start like railing at this pile of bones. Start
Yeah.
having an argument with them.
Kicking them around.
Yeah, just scattering them around and stomping on them.
Is that great stress relief there, beating them bones up?
I think so.
A nice
Yeah.
bit of catharsis there.
Hey, that sounds like some good stress relief there.
Yeah.
Very nice fell around. Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. And that goes to Fred.
Yeah, because your gargoyle is on his face.
I know.
Right, I'm going to use my last key point. Why not? Was it the last one? It is the last one, I believe. Yep. Use my last one to see if I can smash the snot out of this gargoyle. And because you was knocked out, I'm at an advantage, yes?
Yeah.
Wicked. First one is a massive 12.
Misses.
Second one. Oh, 24.
24 hits, yeah.
Third one. Come on, give me an extra 20, you bastard. 6, 6, 12. Nothing. Oh, that's 9. My bad. 9. It's 14.
14 misses.
And then the last one. Come on. Woohoo! 26.
Definitely
24.
hits. Definitely
Right,
hits.
24.
Let's see if you can do it.
Fucking 2 hits. Come on, 2 6s. 6 and a 3 is 9. 9, 12, 15, mate.
15.
And
A con save?
no, I
Oh.
want a strength save. Bearing in mind, you are knocked out on the floor, so how's this going to work?
Well, actually,
not knocked out, are you? Stunned.
it just stunned. It's still standing there, but just stunned,
Yeah.
and it can't. Yeah, it's sort of out of body at the moment.
Actually, no, sorry, I was wrong. It is a dex saving throw.
A dex, okay.
Yes, mate, a dex saving throw.
For the dex, I got a 10.
So just for shits and giggles, then I'm going to pick you up, throw you 15 feet. Actually, yeah, and you land prone.
I'm prone. Okay, let's move. Cool. So this thing, 15 feet against the wall, or
It's going to bounce off the wall behind.
bounce
you.
off the wall and hit the ground, and yeah, and we'll do a roll of d6 of additional wall damage.
Oh yes, a bit of bludgeoning from the wall. We'll give you
Yes.
3.
3 damage. It's on the floor. It's stunned, and it is in a bad way. One hand has actually fallen off completely, and you can see there's cracks all over the body of this creature. But it's still there, still
Rocking.
alive in a way.
Okay.
Not really alive though, is it? And that'll come to the creature, and it's stunned still.
No, he now
It's
gets up.
not stunned. So it gets up. It uses half its movement to get up, and it moves in towards you. So back towards you, and it goes for an attack. for a bite and a slash. 2, which is 6 with the modifier, and a 7.
Negative ghost right.
Oh, because
Proper damage.
such a bad way that it just doesn't. It can't hit you at all.
It's got like rubber wings.
It's like almost just walking rubble. Kenneth.
Kenneth's going to run into it with his sword, his short sword.
Yeah.
Oh, squeeze me.
Oh, Jack. So it was on the 16 and then it rolled over to the 3.
Oh my days.
So I got a 5.
5. That misses, unfortunately.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to do nothing. I'm still rambling at myself.
All right.
So I'll pass it over to Frederick.
So I am this time then gonna rearm myself with the battle axe.
Yes.
And I'm gonna try and smash you in the grid with 2 big old swings.
I thought that was your roll to hit.
Ooh, so 12, 16 and a 20. No, not 20. Sorry, 19.
They both hit.
Oh, you beauty. 10s. Oh, 18.
Damage.
Yeah, 9 and a 7, bud.
Tell us how it happens.
That's 16.
Plus 1 each. So he does take that massive swing, and as that axe comes round, he takes the head off with the first blow, carries on spinning around like a whirling dervish, and takes him straight through the midriff.
Obliterated.
I should have said he smacks him up the side of the head with the flat of the blade and just crushes him.
And that will end the combat for us.
Ooh.
Well done. That was hard.
That was intense.
That was a hard battle.
That was a good one.
So my sneak attack, I could have been using that with I can use that with ranged weapons. When
Yeah.
I've been firing my bow, I could have been dealing extra damage.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you can further that damage, or you can increase your advantage on a attack roll if you hide yourself as well. And you said that you've got that as a bonus action or something. I don't know. So you could hide, and then you could possibly attack with advantage, which would be a standard roll for you now, because you're affliction. And then you could use your sneak attack every time. Almost.
Even if they're not in combat with someone.
Yeah, I think.
What's the maximum damage on your bow, Steve?
Well, it's is it the D4? I think my bow. So D4. 1 minute. Yeah, my bow is D6 minus 3. Sorry, because I'm a dexterity modifier.
Right.
So
Okay.
it'd be D6 minus. So it'd be 4d6 minus 3. With the stealth sneak attack anyway.
Okay.
So you are standing in the entrance to what seems to be ancient ruins. What are you doing?
Not that ancient if people is down here. Not people, but skellies and gargoyles. Don't know about you, Kenneth, but I think it's probably a good time to take a short rest if we can.
Oh yes, Fred.
Maybe if
can't
I
carry
watch
on, I'm
2
afraid
hours
that
and then...
the ordeal I've been through and experienced here today will haunt me for the rest of my short days.
So do you want me to stand watch for the first 2 hours and then you do 2 hours as well? Just because I think the key points are going to come in handy here.
Yeah. Kenneth's gonna get his little bedroll out and just like curl up in a corner and cry himself to sleep.
Sweet. Yeah, Roger. I was going to patrol like this. And this to keep myself awake. Actually,
All right.
I want to peek. Can I peek down these corridors with a massive 60?
Yeah, you'd have to go down the steps a little bit because it's a low ceiling.
Oh, right. Can I not do a press up and just like look down that way?
You can do, yeah, you can duck down if you want.
Okay, I'll stand on there and then do a quick sneaky skag.
Okay.
Actually, I should probably actually be sneaking rather than.
No, it's fine. You're just
Okay.
looking.
Yeah, okay. So for the 2 hours while Kenneth's asleep, then basically I'm just going to have butchers around me and just see what I can see without any. Down that right hand corridor as we're looking at the screen then.
Yeah.
That where Kenneth's already been to the crossroads at the top, only the northern point.
Yep.
Looks like something on the right there as well. In fact, you know what? I'll just move myself.
Oh, sorry, I moved you there for some reason.
Let's go, mate. Right.
Yeah, sure.
Have a butchers around. So.
Let's have a, give you a little. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
To be fair, I'd probably see that far down anyway, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Oh no, I meant to do that far. I just meant to like do something different. But then it worked.
Ooh, what's that? Shiny. I see shiny.
So yeah, so you're walking around. So with this short rest, this is your opportunity to relieve some stress. You just what I asked you to do is like we did before in the hut, is just be creative, and we'll see what dice I give you to roll.
Can I teabag Kenneth while he's asleep?
If that will make you feel better, you most certainly can.
No, that's not really within the remit of a monk, is it?
Not really.
So obviously I'm going to take 10 minutes then to have a mince around, and then I'm going to perch myself. What's down that corridor, mate? Sorry, to the front where I'm looking now.
Oh right, sorry. Let me get back to that.
Nope, wrong bud.
God, he's cheeky, isn't he? There's just a door. That's as far as it goes.
Oh, is it, Roger? Okay, in that case then, mate, I'm going to sit in the middle of the room here and meditate.
So you've used your time to walk around, so you don't actually get a stress heal.
Okay, but that only took like 30 seconds.
I've given you a lot to work with.
It's a 2 hour rest, dude.
All right, fine. Go on then. What do you want to do?
I'll meditate for an hour.
Meditate. Okay, so roll us a d4.
Ooh, now you're asking. A D4! Where's my triangle dice? Don't use these very often, bud. Massive 2!
So you heal 2 stress whilst you're meditating, but whilst you are meditating, I'd like you to also roll a perception.
As if I'm surprised. Cheers. 2 seconds, dude. Plus 4 perceptions. Here we know. And we get us a nice round 12.
Yeah, so that's, you've had a look around and you can't hear anything at the moment. So you're fine. And Kenneth, it's your turn, I suppose. Fred, you've got to wake Kenneth up.
Oi, I'll get. Well, I wouldn't say that, would I? I'm a monk. Sorry. I'm going to gently caress his arm until he wakes up.
So, do I
Apparently
roll
that's how you're supposed to do
1d8 for a short rest if I'm using 1 hit die? 1d8 plus 2.
So short rest, so however many hit die slots you have, you can use all of them if you want to.
But they don't come back, do they? I've not.
They come back. So how many have you got? How many slots have you got?
3 left.
So how many have you got altogether?
5.
So you would get, per long rest, you would get 2 back.
So if I've got 3 left, if I use 1 more, then if I use 1, that's just 1d8 plus 2, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so 1d8 plus 2.
So, okay.
Oh, 7 plus 2, 9. So, but I'm at maximum, maximum 28 at the minute,
4.
no matter.
Wow.
So I only heal 6.
Mm-hmm.
8.
But that'll take you back up to full health, right?
Well, it'll take me full of, because I'm minus 10 hit points at the minute, aren't I?
What? Hit points?
Stress points.
Minus 10 of my maximum HP.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. So that doesn't come back.
28. So I'm still at 28, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. And then my stress is still the same.
What's your stress? I can't see it on the
10.
10 stress. Yeah. But if you'd like to do something in this time to relieve your stress, just like I said, be creative. Use it as a role play moment, as if there's a short period before one of you goes to sleep and the other one wakes up for the patrol. Just that period where you sort of chatted.
No, Kenneth's going to wait till Fred's asleep.
But did you, when you're having a rest, don't you reset your max HP back?
No.
If it's a temporary drop?
It's only a short rest, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but mine comes up here, reset maximum HP changes during
Oh,
this.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're
cancel.
right.
No, ignore me. Sorry, ignore that. That's a monk. Sorry.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah,
That's the
it's a
same.
monk.
That's the same for me as well. But
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, mine comes up as key.
Yeah.
It's part of my chi thing. Not bloody key, chi.
But is that not a long rest, or is that every rest?
For me, it's all both.
Wait, I have to have a look at a player thing. Yeah.
I don't know if it does the same for rangers or... I don't know. Let's have a look.
No, so that's optional. So that'll be based on whether I tell you to or not. And
Okay.
yeah,
But, on me.
we'll say because you're afflicted and I feel sorry for you, you can reset that HP.
Kenneth.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
So it'll be 31 out of 38. Is Fred asleep yet?
Fred's asleep.
I've been snoring for ages, dude.
Yeah, Kenneth is gonna get out his bag of gold coins, and he's just gonna,
Shocker!
he's just gonna start. He's gonna pull. First, he's just gonna slowly start fingering them in the pouch,
Oh God!
rubbing his fingers through the coins, feeling the cold metal against the tips of his fingers, and he's like, oh yeah. And you can feel these coins, and then he's like, and he's gonna get his bag out. He's gonna pour them into his hand, and he's just gonna. The first one's gonna hit his palm of his hand, and the second one's gonna come out, and he's gonna make a clink sound like a.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be like, oh, he's proper getting off on this, and then he just does like 2 or 3, and then he's got this. Oh! And then he's just gonna like do the whole bag and be like, yay! All these coins, and then he's just gonna. Once he's done, he's gonna be like, oh yes. And then he's gonna get his bag, and he's just gonna slowly put them in one by one, and count them all. He's gonna count them all in one by one, and then.
What?
He's got
you actually counting to see how much gold you've got?
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Well, he's got however much gold he starts with, but I'm just counting the extra gold that he's got since. So he's got 26 gold coins
26.
in addition to whatever he started with.
Do you know what?
And
I'll keep my mind.
he's just like loving life, and then he's got his little emerald in there as well.
Such a in-depth description. I'll give you a D8 to roll on that for stress heal.
Nice.
It's really pulled out all the stops for this one. Stressed as well.
6.
That's a good de-stress up, bad lad. Right, yo, what are you doing? Bag off. No, what are you doing?
Who are you talking to?
Daddy Longlegs behind me, mate. I'm lasering it. Annoying me. They really don't like this laser. Oh, it's a UV laser, that's what, of course. So.
Seem to be having some distortion from my headphones. Right, so Kenneth, have you reset your stress?
Yep.
Roll me a perception at disadvantage.
Oh, because of the clanking of the coins?
No, because he's afflicted with hopelessness.
Oh, Roger.
Perception. 7.
With a 7, it's you don't notice anything at all. But what you see is, oh come on, what am I doing? This gargoyle to the right
I knew
disappeared.
that fucker was going to move. Oh, disappeared.
You notice that there used to be a gargoyle there.
No,
there isn't.
Oh dear. How long's Fred been asleep?
So at this point, you're ready to wake him up.
I'm gonna go over to him and start shaking him. Fred! Fred! Wake up! The other gargoyle's gone missing.
What?
There was a gargoyle in the corner. A stone one, but it's gone.
Oh, yeah, so it has. Interesting.
What if he went to get help?
Did anything happen? Was there a flash of light or some smoke or sound, or was it just like poof, gone?
Not one thing, but that in itself is rather ominous, do you not think?
Correct. Okay. Shall we? I want to have a look around.
I think we should make tracks.
There's something I want to go and look at because it's been annoying me. Are you ready? I want to go and investigate these.
Yeah. Kenneth is going to follow on, but with his sword drawn, ready in action.
Good shout. I'm going to ready Vault Axe here. You get to hear.
As you ready your axe, you scream as loud as you can for a completely unknown reason.
Fred does. Me?
Yep.
Roger. Okay, odd. Kenneth, you're now deafened by my blood-curdling scream.
Which way are you going?
That way.
And where from here?
Eh? Basically, mate, you see that gold watch in the corner? What looks like a gold watch in a... Up there, mate. That's where I'm going. Just there, look.
All right.
I want to go investigate what they are.
Okay.
Kenneth, just like following behind, he said. Actually, I'll stop here and have a look up that way.
That is a door.
Roger.
An old wooden door.
Let's look where we can go first. What do you reckon? Let's not open any doors. Should we track first and then do the doors?
Sounds good to me.
I want to do an investigation here and see what this is.
All right. I'll just reveal the rest of this map. Just this section that you would be able to see. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Give us an investigation then.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Wow.
Ooh,
So this is a pile of books with a candle sitting next to it. These books are covered in web and seem to be very old. As you pick the first one up, you read through the pages, and it reduces your stress by 10. The passages you read fill you with positive energy.
Kenneth, read this book. See if it does the same for you.
Well,
What language is it?
Kenneth is currently.
It's common.
Okay.
Having a look at the locks on this door to see if he. Is the
Are
door
you
actually
sure
locked?
you do?
Don't even know if it's locked yet, do we? So yeah, Kenneth's not.
Yeah, so I said we were going to have a mince round first and then.
Yeah, we'll have a mince round first. Yeah, Kenneth's not even going to do that.
Okay. So have a look through these books, mate. See what you think. While he's doing that, I'm going to have a wee butchers at this crossroads.
Kenneth, read through. Oh, what are you going to do with the books first?
Well,
Is
look
it-
at what does it.
Okay, I'm
look
just going to have a read here. Sorry, yeah.
Does it look expensive?
The books are old. You
Generally, then yes.
give us a history check on the books.
Me or Kenneth?
Kenneth,
Okay.
Do 21.
21. They are very old books. A lot of them are unreadable because they have just been sitting in this position for probably years, hundreds of years. Maybe not hundreds. A long time though. But the value of them is you probably get about 10 silver at the most for the entire pile.
Yeah, he's not bothered about them. He's got no interest.
Okay.
What are the binding like on it? Does it look anything like the book that came out of the of that chest from the crypt?
Oh no, there's nothing like that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
these are
it's
just a
great.
pile of books.
Yeah, Kenneth's just going to ignore them.
So I've noticed, like, even with the long rest and that, and since you left the hamlet, you guys haven't eaten a thing. Have you got rations on you?
Yes.
24 hours.
Okay, use. Can you remove that from your inventory? So you need to eat your rations. Just.
Yeah, 1 day's worth. Well, no, I've not got 5 days worth.
And you
10
gain.
days. 10 days,
You got 10 days worth, yeah. So we'll say you've used 24 hours rations.
How do you? Oh, right, okay, wicked. I didn't realise you could do that. Well, that's pretty good. No, I mean on the app, not the app. On, you know what I mean.
You got 10 days worth of rations.
Yeah, boy.
I only got 1 day.
Well, you're daft. No. Have a look next to it, and you'll say quantity.
Yeah. Oh, quantity 5. Yeah.
Rations 1 day, then a weight, then a quantity, and then the amount of in gold it costs.
Quantity
Yeah.
5.
So just -1 from your inventory, and take 1 point stress heal.
Okay, nice.
sorry, I'm just figuring out how
Cool. We'll do. So Fred, we will reveal the areas that you can see.
Thank you, please.
Sweet. Managed it. So what's that? 1 point of stress heal.
Yeah. What do you guys think of this map so far?
It's pretty good, mate.
I made this from
You
scratch.
did the last one as well, didn't you?
I did the last one, yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Surprising.
What do you get? Did you just get like a choice of tiles and stuff?
Yeah, you get like a choice of tiles, and there's like loads of assets and things that you can use.
Oh, what's it?
And it just looks really good. I think the art's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got it's slightly different, but I've got a similar thing from my 3D printers for building actual 28mm terrain.
Yeah.
So same sort of thing where you've got your dungeon here, we can slide.
Mm.
Oh, I can make it modular as well. Ooh. Yes.
Kenneth,
Anyway, Kenneth, you're going to join me?
you sorted, Kenneth.
Yeah.
Actually. Okay. Do you know what? I'm just going to stay looking in the same direction, but I'm not, if that makes sense.
All right.
Can I take a what do you reckon? Should we have a look in this big room in front of me, or should we go and have a look down that other corridor?
I think we keep going the way we are. We know we can make our way back on the safe route.
Okay. Okay. Just realised, Dan, that's not your name, dude, on the screen.
What?
Where you've got your name on the screen. On Zoom. Ooh, throne room.
Oh yeah.
I thought you just clocked it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm now James and Eva.
Yeah. Right. Can I stand in front of this statue and have a butcher's?
So yeah, you walk into the room and there's a statue to the left and there is a chair to the right. Debris everywhere. Investigate the statue if you want.
So very much for a 13. I think my investigation.
13. At first glance, it seems it's sort of a hooded figure with their arms spread out to the sides, palms upwards, and what seems to be a fountain of sorts, which is completely dry. Around the figure's head is a stone disc, almost like a halo.
Being a dwarf, can I have a closer look at the stone disc?
You can.
Yeah. Kenneth, do you want to have a look?
So yeah, Kenneth's gonna have a look and
Natural one.
see where the
What would it- would it
water
be
from
anyway?
the fountain has come out.
So there's no water; it's dry, and there's no. So it's
Still an 8, actually.
yeah.
Still an 8, Dan. Sorry. Even though it's a natural one, we're a little
Alright.
still an 8, but yeah, it's kind of probably still get a better roll.
Yeah.
So is there where would the from top to bottom how would the water flow?
Well, it doesn't look like a fountain that would flow. It's more of a sort of pool of it would just pool where it is. It doesn't actually. It's not like a fountain where it constantly cycles round.
Okay. And what is Fred wanting me to do? Come and have a look at what in particular?
The stone disc around the statue's head.
bit of rock.
Roger. Bit of rock.
Kenneth, with your passive perception of 17, you notice the walls around you start to ooze with some sort of green substance.
Like a liquid or?
Yeah. Seeping through the stonework.
Oh, Fred, can you see that? I'm just going to point towards it.
Actually, I could probably see it better than you can in the dark.
You can
Yeah,
see
it
it too.
definitely looks like green slime. Shall we not hang around after what happened in the last bloody place we were in like this?
Yeah, before he leaves, Kenneth's going to have a quick scan around these piles of rubble and see if there's anything in there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have a little check over here.
Just give us an investigation. What's your investigation roll?
Yeah, I'm banging it on now. I need to get some dice. Oh, 24.
Under the rubble and web in the top left corner, you see a rectangular shape. Yep.
I'm going to have another further look.
On closer inspection, it's definitely rectangular.
That's
Almost like
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
1000% it's a rectangle.
Pick it up.
Huh?
I'm going to try and pick it up.
It's quite large.
Alright.
Like 2-man lift large,
What
or
does it look like? Other than being a rectangle, it could be anything.
Well, it's covered in rubble and web. You can't actually see it fully. You can't see the material or anything like that.
I'm gonna brush some of the rubble and web off it.
Cool. As you brush the rubble and web off of it, reveals an old chest.
Oh yeah. Kenneth's gonna try and open it up. See if it'll lift open.
do you want a hand?
Nah, you can carry on looking at your statue.
Nah, border sweat, you know me. Besides, if there's any peanuts in there, I'm not allergic anymore. Got a cream for that.
How are you? How are you opening this?
Well, does it not? Is it locked?
You can't tell by just looking.
Yeah, I've said it. I'll try and lift the lid.
All right, try and lift the lid, and it seems seized, possibly locked.
I'm going to inspect the lock.
Go on then. Roll an investigation on the lock.
See if I can tell if it's locked or not.
Is this one of your? This is one of your things, isn't it? This is one of your tool proficiencies, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got thieves' tools.
So this roll, you can add the proficiency bonus to it.
Oh, so 26.
You can see, yeah, it's locked, and yeah, it's locked.
Cool. Can I get some of my thieves' tools out and have a look?
Yeah. You're gonna try and pick it.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll us a dexterity check with disadvantage. Remember, I've been forgetting these disadvantages. Disadvantage, but add your proficiency bonus.
So lowest one.
Oh, dude.
I got an 18 and a 19.
Very nice. Very
Fucking
nice.
Nice. Wow.
Very nice.
I'm
So
not
working your
even
magic.
sure of it.
Working your magic with your lock.
Best roll, I think.
It clicks and is unlocked.
Oh, nice. What's inside?
We haven't opened it yet.
You just said, well, yeah, all right, I'll open it up. Eagerly.
To reveal 14 silver pieces, and that's it.
7 each. No fucking
I
peanuts.
unlocked the bloody thing.
Okay, I'm stood right next to you with a big axe resting on your neck. Your choice.
It seems like
Around with me, Fred.
it's
4 silver pieces.
as you pick the silver pieces up, it seems like there's almost like a false floor in it.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Fuck
All right then, Fred. I'll tell you what. Since you've been so kind to me, you can have 10 silver pieces. How about that?
Did he not just say you've just found... Oh no, sorry, ignore me. 14 silver, not 14 gold.
Silver, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hand 10 silver pieces to Fred.
All right.
Then
Cheers, dude.
keep 4 for myself.
Silver plus fucking 10. Ooh.
And then, well, we'll be off then.
False bottom.
Ah, no, you don't know about
I've
that.
noticed it as well.
You both noticed it.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, I'm leaning over your shoulder here, dude. I don't know what you're like.
Alright, we'll guess.
I mean, I don't know a thing.
You'll have a butcher's then.
Yeah. So we try and prize it out. Yeah, let's just have a look first. Is there any way we can lift it, Dan?
You can try and lift it, yeah.
Well, do you want me to roll for it, dude?
Both do a strength roll.
I'll be a 16, bud. 16.
4. Oh, no, it's rolled onto the 7. So 6.
Oh, dude.
What did you get, sorry?
6.
6. Alright, yeah. I mean with Fred's roll, he does the majority of the lift, but it's not that hard to lift it. It's just a little bit stuck under all the rubble and that, but you manage to drag it out into the open.
Okay. What's in it?
What does it reveal?
Yeah.
And it reveals a gemstone in a casing.
Put that in my bag.
It is an opaque orange, sort of orange or like reddy brown gemstone.
In a casing? What kind of casing?
It's just just to keep it from being damaged.
Yeah. Cool. Kenneth's going to try and persuade Fred to just let him carry it, so it doesn't get broken when his axe around.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, you gonna.
Oh, go on then, here we go. Let's see what fucking happens this time. I'm allergic to the perspex.
Well, Fred, I think we'd both agree that of the two of us, you're the most proficient at getting up close and personal with all these brutes and monsters we've come across. So my suggestion is I'll keep this trinket on me in my pocket, and then we don't risk it being damaged.
Yeah, no.
Do you want me to roll persuasion?
Yeah. And Fred, do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you'll like this. He gets a...
2.
Ooh. Where's my wisdom? Right at the top, you fucking idiot. 15.
What did you get, Kenneth?
22. I rolled a 13 and I get plus 9.
All right.
Oh God, he's gonna kill. He's gonna put an axe in your back. Yeah. Unfortunately, Fred, you completely agree.
To be
Know.
fair, I am a monk, so I don't really care about the money.
And he sort of like strokes your ego a little bit, and
No.
you're like, yeah, fair enough. And yeah, so you take the gemstone. I just want to know what you're gonna do with all this money.
Who? Kenneth.
Buy the world.
He's doing quite well at the moment. Yeah. Kenneth, as you convince Fred to give you the gemstone, you feel really happy with yourself, and you take a 2-point stress heal.
Oh, go on, Kenneth.
But you start to feel really nauseous, to the point that you're crippled onto your knees.
Oh, Fred, I think this green ooze is affecting me. I think we need to.
Or it could be the
Get
gem
out
you've
of
just
here.
slid in your pocket to mush. You know what? Throw the gem out and see what happens.
Well, help me out of this room first.
Or throw the gem out and I'll help you out of the room first. Just saying.
Yeah, but you're just saying as Paddy and not as Fred.
It's the same voice.
You hear
That's been since the start.
a familiar scream coming from down the
Right, let's
corridor.
go.
One that you've.
Yeah, Kenneth's just going to start crawling his way towards the doors to get out of this room. He's convinced it's the green
Go on,
slime.
I'll help you hobble out, mate. Bear in mind, I've still got my axe in the hand.
Okay, so you move out of this room into the corridor.
Yeah, okay. With I'll do first under my arm. Under my arm? Fuck off, I'm a dwarf. He'll be over my arm.
Yeah. All right. And where are we going now?
Does he feel any better?
You feel better.
She's doing my head in.
Who's that?
Fucking next door neighbour, mate, shouting at Alexa.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Right, gobshite.
Take that axe next door. Just start swinging it with your eyes closed.
No, mate. Not that I condone hitting dogs, of course, but those pugs of hers are a bastard nightmare and all. They're black pugs.
Yeah.
Got like a whole pack of them. They're
Uh,
proper noisy.
cool. So where are we going from here then?
I think we hit the right-hand path.
I agree, Mush. Back to the starting room.
Yeah, and then straight up.
Yeah, just move your tokens where you want to go.
Come on. Oh, you say you're feeling better now, aren't you? Do you know what? I'm getting sick of rotating these, mate. I'm looking at my corridor.
Yeah, don't worry about rotating them. Right, let's see what we can see.
What was the other one? Never mind.
You just oh bloody hell, yeah, you can see a lot. You can see a lot.
Nice. I want to zoom out a touch, actually. There goes that better.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Why
mate,
not do that? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
No, it's me. I zoomed. Sorry, dude.
No, I revealed a bit of the map. I didn't mean to. But,
Where?
doesn't matter. It doesn't show anything.
Oh, it's okay.
But yeah, yeah, that's what you can see. So as you make your way down this corridor, there is another room at the far end.
I just said I wouldn't do that one. Excuse me.
Come on, Fred, get a move on.
I'm miles away, mate. Sorry. I was completely daydreaming right then. Not gonna lie.
What can we see in the room?
Yeah, I'm just revealing it for you. As you enter this room,
shit,
there's a huge gaping hole in the middle of the room. Somehow something's been dug out and it's filled with noises of sort of really horrible feral creatures.
Can we see them?
You can see the tops of their heads, and you can see one sort of lumbering around on the other side. They haven't spotted you yet.
Right, from a point of stealth, I'm going to fire an arrow at the one that's out of the hole.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll to hit. Oh, 1 minute. I'm still at disadvantage, aren't I?
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, my first one's a 19. What's my other one?
Hang on, mate, because if you're doing that, I'm also going to
The
do.
second one's a 14 plus 2, 16. 16 and 21. So I have to take the 16.
Yeah, the 16 hits. It's not even looking at you. So it takes this arrow in the back and falls to one side and sort of turns around, looks at you, and then starts walking towards you and falls into the hole with the rest of them.
Does it take any damage?
Yeah, it took what was your damage?
I'm just rolling it now because I've got my what is it? So
Like
sneak
4d6 in it.
13 damage.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no,
So
sorry, minus 3. So no, it's 11 damage.
11 damage. So yeah, it takes the arrow and then it just walks. It does exactly what it just did and walks into the gap. But as it moves out the way, you notice there's a lever on the other side of the room.
Not this time.
It's a gamble.
I'm assuming these zombie-like creatures can't climb out the hole.
Listen here, Fred. I reckon we use our advantage of the height we have and we try and hack the heads off these miserable creatures before doing anything else.
I like your thinking. They'll be in reach, actually, won't they?
The most they'll be able to do is claw at our boots.
Do you know what? Yeah, darts just sound shit when you've got a big axe. Right, I'm going to move to the edge of the hole then, and swing at El Bigger Axio. At the dude's head that's the closest towards me.
Yeah.
Good, nice. 2 big swings.
Just before he does that, I'm going to ready an action.
We were already ready, mate.
I know, but
I know you weren't. You fired, didn't you? Sorry.
that was it.
Not that
So
matters.
I want to ready
Or
in case one of them does grab your foot and tries pulling you in, I want to be ready to counter it.
oh, fair one. Okay. 14 and a 21, but
Both hit.
nice. And that'll be one in it. Yes, I need to get better with that axe. So 19 damage there, bud.
So you chop its head clean off with the second blow, and it drops to the floor. But what that does is it riles up the rest of them, and they all like move over to the edge of the hole and try and get you. So
Initiative. Oh, I remember that.
So they were like a couple of them are going to try and grab your ankle. So both miss. And from this commotion, something else is stirred. It makes its way into the room. Looks over.
Oh, there's a fucking surprise.
And launches a vial at Fred.
Yes! Go on.
For a 7.
And in my defense, I'm going to catch it.
2 6. And it throws another one for a 20.
Okay, I'm also definitely catching that one. In
And
fact, the first one missed anyway, didn't it? So it doesn't matter.
the first one missed.
I think it has to hit me.
And this is...
Yes, it does. It has to hit me.
So
Okay.
yeah, so it hits you, but you're going to counter this, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the damage?
So it's 5 damage.
Okay, so I've got a 16, so reduced it to 0.
Yep.
I'm then going to hoof it back at you. A 12 to hit.
A 12, that hits, yeah.
Yes, for... Oh, mate, 8 damage.
Oh my god, so you just grab this vial and spin round and launch it back at this skeleton.
Yes.
And it seems it burns its bones, and it's sort of dripping down its body, and it lets out a huge cry of pain, but it's still standing there. 2 more of these beasts in the hole are going to take a swipe at your leg for an 18 and a 6, so the 18
goes through, yeah.
hits. So the 18, they grab your ankle, and I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw.
18, 21, mate.
So as it grabs your ankle, you sort of go off balance, but you manage to keep your balance, but it's still holding onto your ankle. Is there anything you want to do at this point, Kenneth?
Well, yeah. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting flashbacks from the skeleton before, and I'm gonna knock an arrow and start walking towards the skeleton as I'm knocking an arrow and
Yeah.
shoot one at it.
Yeah, just do a normal attack roll. So this isn't combat that we're doing, this is just like a sort of situation.
Right, okay.
You could have stayed hidden, dude.
I know, but I would have done, but now I've seen that, it's triggered all my fears
PTSD.
or whatever. So he's going nuts, he's going to go crazy, so 10 and then 14, so I have to take the 10. So,
The 10 misses.
yeah. Cool. And then it's not combat, is it? So yeah.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
Fire it
Who, Kenneth?
Just what do you want to do?
Well, he's going to keep moving towards the skeleton as he's shooting arrows at it.
Go on then. Give us
What, another
another. Yeah, give us another attack.
Yeah, 4. So no, that one misses as well.
That misses. Skeleton's going to throw a vial at Fred.
Go on then.
14.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
Hits.
Armor class 14, bud.
Cool.
Got what's the damage?
Damage is... Damage is 5 stress damage. Lots of 5s tonight.
8, 9, 10, 11. I don't even need to throw the dice there, really, so I get +8 on it. But 11, mate. So I'm going to hoof it back at your head.
You know, like to throw it back is a key point.
No.
It's
a reaction.
No, reaction is to catch it and reduce the damage. To throw it back is a key point.
Is it?
Yes.
It doesn't say that here, bud, but you're probably right.
I was a monk for 9 months.
Roger.
Yeah.
You can spend 1 key point to return the ranged attack. Yeah, fine. Cool. I'm happy with that. It's fine. It's all good. Yep. Okay, I'm still here. Gonna hoof it back at your head. For 14, so 14 plus 6, 20.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Oh, hang on, wrong dice. Should be D6. You wrong child. 6, 7, 8, 9, mate.
Yeah, that skeleton goes down, so the vial just smashes back at him. He didn't learn from the first one.
Yes.
And he just like falls to a pile of ash on the floor. But these things, they're all sort of like trying to get your ankles and that. But they're stuck in this hole, really. So what are you doing?
Kenneth's going to cheer as he sees the skeleton crumble to dust and be like, "Yay!"
You both take... well, Kenneth takes a stress heal of 1.
Nice.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna have another swing with it. The old big axe at the closest of the zombies. I'm gonna call them, but just purely because that's what they look like on the map.
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Go for it. Natural 1 and a 11.
11 hits.
And that's 3 and it's 6, mate. Why am I even looking? Oh, it's not 4. My bad.
So the one that you hit,
big 4, mate, with that 2-handed.
yeah,
double
but the one that you hit is like half a rotting body, so that actually goes down with that. So it's like half, like, well, let's say 3/4 of a person, half a torso's missing. So it goes down with that hit. But there's a few more in there, and they bend over and they start eating the other corpses in there with them. So they lose interest in you and start eating the corpses. What were you going to do, Kenneth?
Let's finish these monsters off. I'm going to start swinging at their head with my sword.
They're low down now, so they will just be in reach. So you're at disadvantage.
I lay on my belly and swing my sword down.
Yeah, and because they're preoccupied, I'll give you advantage, which will give you a standard roll for your attack.
Cool. Do 1 dice then. Oh no, I got a 6.
No, 6 misses, unfortunately. Yeah, but I mean, they're completely preoccupied.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep swinging whenever I can. Kenneth is determined to get rid of these guys. He's not leaving anything to chance.
Yeah, just keep swinging away then. You can both swing, just keep making swings. If that's what you want to do.
Fuck me. Could have done with that in the last
19.
battle.
19.
19 hits, Kenneth.
Damage.
So whichever's the closest to me, mate, it's just taken 36 damage. Oh, no, wait.
Kenneth, what was your damage?
15.
11, 22, sorry, bud. Yeah,
15
22.
damage, just slices it open, and it drops on top of the pile of corpses already in the hole. And Fred, your attack was
Double 20s, mate.
oh wow! You just splatter this thing all over the hole.
Oh, no, you did say it was double. We're doubling it, aren't we?
Doubling?
You said on a crit we're doubling.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Fuck me, 44 damage then, mate.
Yeah, it just splats all over the place, and even because it's such a hard hit, before it explodes on the wall, it hits the other one and takes that one out as well.
Oh, nice.
And so they're all it's now just a pool of blood, guts, and bone, which you do not want to slip into.
Shut up.
What are you doing now then, guys?
I think we.
I gotta wait for Kenneth to go and pull that lever.
I think, Fred, we do a bit of further investigation of what lies ahead before we start messing with any ancient bits of machinery.
I like your thinking.
We're just going to pause it for a sec.
Hang on.
Cool. So, what are you doing from here, Kenneth? How did you get to that side?
Just walked around.
We actually went over there before the break.
No,
Yeah.
no. Get back.
What? It was before the
Okay.
break?
What did you do? You just walked over there?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, before the break.
Right, which way are you going?
That way. He told you that.
To the right in front of you, yeah?
You're falling in the pit.
So remember, this pit is full of like bodily fluids.
The easiest route. The path of least resistance.
As you look on the map, you can see that the right-hand side has the least resistance.
Just make sure there's no fucking landmines under that wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna investigate that wood. Make sure there's nothing to. I'm gonna be really cautious and try and get past, like move it if needs be, if I can't step over it comfortably.
Alright. You can roll this investigation on that wood pile if you want.
Do you know what? I need to get some actual dice so I'm not clicking and moving screens all the time.
Yeah. You can borrow a set off me if you want.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get some at the weekend.
You can borrow my my
Oh,
Evil
natural
dice.
20.
So my favourite
Plus
website.
6, so 26.
as you're just pushing it, you like sort of like touch it, look at it, and like move some bits of timber around, and you reveal 5 copper pieces in the rubble as you do so.
Who's gonna have them in it?
Yeah, so Steve, there's a
Scoop
website
them up.
called The Dice Shop.
Yeah.
They do some really amazing stuff. Actually, Dan, I've still got your scatter dice here.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that'd
probably
be
just
handy.
gonna get some of them, the metal dice. That Dan-
Yeah, like I say, the Dice Shop's good. If you just want a cheap shitload, Amazon are pretty alright.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just gonna probably just get like asset for D&D.
Oh, okay. You say that now.
One nice set.
You say that now.
Yeah, you do say that now, and then you end up with like 20 sets. So you've looked at this pot and you found these copper pieces. You can step over it; it's fine. It's about a foot gap between the wall and the hole, with all the horribleness in it. So you can walk past that.
Yeah, Kenneth's gonna go over then.
So over the other side.
Yeah, into when it bloody stops being. Yeah, and then he's gonna go over to the other corner and have an investigation through all that other bits and bobs in here.
All right.
If there's out in that.
Roll this investigation.
12.
Yeah, with the 12, you can't see anything. It just looks like rubble and, yeah, completely unmoved, settled.
Cool. You doing anything, Fred?
Did you investigate the whole room or just that wood pile?
Just the two. I just had a rummage through.
All right. Well, there's
The
obviously
wood
nothing
piles.
of massively noteworthiness. All right. So I'm gonna skip past him and have a look down the corridor here.
Yeah, sure.
Kenneth, pull the lever. Actually, we could wrap a rope around it and pull it from a mega distance.
Did you untie your rope?
Yeah, definitely, 1000%. Just don't watch this recording back because I didn't.
No, you didn't.
It's the top of the mine shaft.
Oh dear.
What's that? Ooh. The box. There's nothing here, Kenneth. Just wait there. What's that?
As you walk down this this tunnel, you hear a door slam shut in the distance.
Oh well. What's in the box?
Give us an investigation.
Oh, yeah, beauty. 19.
19, very, very nice. What you find is as you open this old box, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
You bastard. 16. Help me. 20.
20. So as soon as you open it, a gas is released and you inhale it, but your sturdy dwarven blood and constitution stop you from contracting any sort of disease. But the box falls apart as you pull the lid off to reveal a rotting mass of flesh.
Okay. Is there anything on the outside of the box?
It's just old wood.
Okay. I was just thinking, like, I don't know, markings of any kind, but okay.
No.
So, Kenneth, big box of gooey shit down here, mate. That's it. Which way do you want to go, dude?
Kenneth's just gonna follow you.
Okay, please. In that case, I'm just going to go to the end of the corridor and have a peek around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That's the door, isn't it?
Yeah. So, Kenneth, as you walked past that skeleton on the floor, part of its fleshy face is still on, and it looks like John.
our John?
Yeah.
John dead?
No. Not that I'm aware of.
That fire-haired fellow who was meant to be outside keeping watch. Is that not him over there?
The skeleton's here, mate. Where I was just moving to.
Fred, come here.
Coming, dear.
Does this look like the fire-haired fellow keeping watch?
Dan?
It does.
Yes, it does.
Is it literally just a skeleton with a bit of face?
With a bit of face, and
Any belongings on him?
you can search him if you want.
Well, is he like wearing any clothes or?
Well, you can search the bones.
Yeah, I'll go on then. I'll have a little search around.
Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, roll investigation.
Both of us, or?
I think it's just Kenneth looking, isn't it?
Well.
But you can both have a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look.
That one.
Fuck's sake. 7.
And that one, Kenneth, you find that within the skull of this skeleton, it has mushrooms growing.
Ooh, tasty. Hold on, are they any relation to... Oh, I don't know this, hang on. Ignore me, sorry.
You can speculate.
I can't, because she hasn't told me.
Oh, okay.
Kenneth, what do you see?
Fred, when you search, a small item of clothing is actually holding a set of bone dice.
Ooh, nice.
Made out of bones.
Not a bones. I think I've got some bone dice in my inventory, actually.
Have a second set.
No, I don't actually. This time I've got a drum, smith's tools, and a disguise kit. So why the fuck I've got a disguise kit, but I've got one. Okay, notes. Add. So, Kenneth, what do you see?
Oh, just some red
Bone
caps
dice.
and stuff growing out of the skull. He must have been there for ages.
Mushrooms, you say? What kind of mushrooms? Do they bear any resemblance to the mushrooms I've got in my bag?
Give us a nature check.
Roger.
Kenneth.
Whoever's looking, whoever's trying
I'm
to
asking
determine it.
Kenneth, so Kenneth's seen them, I haven't.
You can surely have a look as well, can't you? Know he's told you.
Yeah, I suppose. Why not? Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. What do you want?
13.
Nature.
Nature, yeah.
7.
I got
7.
13.
Okay. No, you've not seen these mushrooms before. They're old. They look like they've been growing in there for some time. An ideal place for a mushroom to grow, actually.
And a skull.
Yes.
Of a skeleton that was animated a minute ago.
Yeah.
I love you all well. Yes.
Oh well, never mind.
Actually, right, no, wait. Standing put, Sam. Wow. Safety catch, gentlemen. I am going to put the skull in my bag because I think it would make an awesome brewing cup.
Cool.
With the mushrooms.
With John's face on it.
Yeah, with John's face on it, yeah. Even there for John. Are we to assume it is a representation, not its actual face? Just looks the same. Roger.
Cool. We making tracks then?
Yeah, I think it's probably bestest. Do you know what? Probably the idea if I had the map up. Which way do you want to go, mate? Towards that suit of armour or up the stairs we've not seen?
Oh, keep going the way you were going.
This way. This way.
No. Yeah.
This way.
Up the corridor with the door. Just lock the door.
This way.
Where you were going originally. Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm going to stop here then at this suit of armour or whatever. It might not be a suit of armour, but it looks like one. Can I investigate whatever that is in front of me?
Roll me an investigation.
Come on, big dice. Come on, big dice. 16. So 17, mate. Yeah, boy. Engineer's dice.
You look at this. You look at this suit of armor, and it's ancient technology, nothing you've seen before. On suits of armor that you've seen commonly, there seems to be some differences in the mobility of the suit, if that makes sense. So it seems like it's had modifications in a way to allow for different sort of mobility within the suit, which gives you an insight into movement and advantage with weapons. And you gain a free dodge on the next action, on the next battle. You get a free dodge.
Oh, nice. Okay. Is he carrying any weapons?
It's not. It's all old, really old, seized stuff. So it's just a suit of armor. But yeah, you gain that knowledge out of seeing it.
Oh, cool. Let me just take a note of that because I might forget. Notes, free dodge. It is. Cool. Alright, yeah, we're just going to carry on a corner and didn't do one.
Yep, let's do this. You can see all the way down there.
Okay. Gonna stop and investigate this book. What looks like a blue book.
Mm-hmm. Roll us investigation.
5. It trips over it on the way past.
These seem to be something different.
Can I take a closer look?
You can, yeah.
Oh, 16 this time.
So with a closer inspection, this book is made from, the pages are the same sort of parchment as the note that you have from the very beginning that brought you to this place.
Kenneth, what do you make of this?
Give it here, let's have a look. Do you want me to
Pass the
roll
book
it?
over.
Yeah, roll investigation on it, Kenneth.
I'm still at disadvantage.
Yep.
Actually, before I roll this, Kenneth is going to whip out his water skin and he's going to take a big glug of his water because he filled it with the
Yes.
with the magic water that
Yeah.
Makes him feel better. I love
made
it.
him feel better, and see if that clears his head a bit.
So when you swig this water, how much of it are you drinking?
Well, I'm going to take 2 sort of solid mouthfuls, not too much, because I just want to see if it does actually help me. And see
Yeah,
if that's making me feel alright.
You start to feel good, and your disadvantage on checks is gone.
Oh.
Boom, like you're thinking, dude.
And then I'll investigate. So 21.
21. Wow.
Fucking
This is
nice.
definitely the pages from a memoir written by the same person who sent you the note. The writing, although in common, is very sort of ruined in a way that you couldn't put a sentence together without a very prolonged sort of inspection of it. So yeah, that's what you can make out from that.
I think, Fred, we take this with us and have a look when we've got a bit more light.
You need to throw it in your knapsack, bud.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Why you
what
do
is
that?
Is it, what is it? The old parchment scroll?
Just call it a memoir.
So I'm going to investigate this lever.
All right.
Because I know you've been dying for me to press it.
I know, I forgot about it.
So I got me a massive 4.
It's a lever.
It's a fucking lever. In that case, can I move it? Are you ready, by the way, Kenneth? In fact, no, I'm going to ready up with an axe before I move it.
You can't ready up because you're going to pull the lever.
Kenneth thinks that the lever is potentially going to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
I like you thinking. I'm hoping the same, to be fair.
So he's going to start heading up that way.
All right.
Go on, you move yourself, bud. I'm going to pull the lever. Or push the lever, whichever.
As you pull the lever, it's a well-oiled bit of kit,
Oh, nice.
and you hear a click and the door swings open.
Nice.
Down here, Fred! It works! The door's open! Let's go!
Okay. So we're going to investigate this door first, then. Right, doors at the top is a negative. Cool. Okay. So this is the second to last door, then, isn't it? Yeah.
Where are you looking?
Where we're stood, that doorway there.
That's not a doorway.
Yeah.
That's not a doorway.
Oh, when I investigated it, you said that was a doorway, did?
No, I didn't. Roll an investigation if you want.
I will roll an investigation. You can change your mind. On an 18, so 19, bud.
There is sort of a false wall there.
Okay, can I do my dwarven stuff? Is it stone?
It is
It's a
stone.
wall, isn't it?
Yes.
Can I do the dwarven stuff to see if I can find a lever or something or a latch to open it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, natural 20!
Plus.
History, so 4, 7, so 27.
You can see there is a mechanism that opens, allows it to slide open.
Right.
But it doesn't seem like the mechanism is in this immediate area. Sorry, there's a mechanism within the door, but it seems to be linked to a separate area.
Okay. Shall we come back to that one then, Kenneth?
Sounds good to me.
Roger up. We'll look up the. We'll try this door here then.
Mm-hmm.
Is it unlocked?
It is open, which it
Okay.
wasn't before.
Roger. So the lever's probably open that one as well. Can we push it ajar and have
It
a?
is open. It's wide open.
Oh, wide open. Roger.
So
Keep your wits about you, Fred. Don't forget about that.
Yeah.
gargoyle.
Draw that axe.
you look down the hall.
The fuck?
There is a staircase leading up, and you see a figure, a hooded figure, large, standing and sort of, you can hear some strange language being mumbled.
That ain't no gargoyle, Kenneth. That ain't no gargoyle.
And this is where we're going to leave it for
Shining.
today's session.
Roger.
Cheeky.